Watch that dial.
Well, paw for paw Greyhounds are clearly the fastest canines around. Bred to chase, these lanky dogs can reach up to 45 miles per hour for short distances, and they're so cute. But when their days on the racetrack are over, thousands of these dogs typically end up with no place to go. Now, one group in Oswego is working to help find homes for these former athletes who quickly learn to love a more leisurely kind of lifestyle.
They're beautiful, they're sweet, they're gentle, they're loving, they're gorgeous, they're easy, and they're plentiful. My sister and I founded Harbor Hounds 3 years ago. We get them when they're a little older. They're not puppies. They don't go through the chewing stage. So when they're done racing, they're past that silly puppy stage. They've already had training under their belt. We foster them in our homes and continue that training to teach them how to be a good pet in your home. Many times they just kind of move right in, and within a few days it's as if they've always lived with you. And what's most important to us is to make the right match between the right dog to fit the right family. So we want the perfect dog for you and the perfect family for our dog. And that's what we strive to do. They almost maintain a goofy puppiness in a way, in a good way. Puppies are wonderful, but sometimes they can be annoying and they have bad habits. But I would say that the Greyhounds maintain the fun part of the puppy stage throughout their life. And I think it's because their early life, they work. And it's very regimented life that they live at the racetrack. So I think when they become a pet, they just kind of enjoy these freedoms that they suddenly have and the retirement life, which they're now enjoying, and they just enjoy every minute of it. They have to be retired by 5. When they're retired, they still have a long life ahead of them as a pet. They're easy. They're housebroken. They know the word no. You know, they correct very easily, and if you want to keep them off the furniture, things like that, so they're easy. A particular dog named Bean, Bean was his name. His race name was Soy Beaner. Weird name. We called him Bean. It seemed to fit, and he seemed to respond to it. And we had him for quite a while because he was a little bit hard to place. We just have the perfect homes out there, I just know it, you know, so we just he just stayed with us until the perfect home did come along, and it finally did. And it turned out to be a young woman who had wanted a dog her entire life, and she finally was in a position where she could adopt her first dog. And she was thrilled with him and he with her, and so they live happily ever after to this day. And I couldn't have asked for a better home for him, and she couldn't have been happier with the dog that she adopted. So it was a perfect situation. At this point in time, about 50% of them find homes, one way or another. They find their way into a rescue group and eventually will find a home. A small, very small percentage of them will go on to farms where they're used for breeding. And they will breed them for a few years, and then at that point in time, there's 7 or so, and then they're in need of homes. So we even have brood moms who are 7, 8 years old, have raised all their puppies and are in need of homes. And if none are found, they are euthanized. In the past, some were sold to laboratories. The laboratories love to have them because you can basically do anything to them and they don't fight back. But the reward is when you deliver that dog to the home, you know, and these people that adopted 9 were just, they adore him. You know, that's the payoff. That's the payoff.
I need to get some Greyhounds.
I know, they're so beautiful.
Those are gorgeous dogs.
We have friends that have a rescued Greyhound, and she is the best dog. I mean, absolutely beautiful.
Well, they're gorgeous animals.
They're gorgeous. They run fast, so just be ready for that.
Yeah,
you do need kind of a fenced-in yard.
Probably don't want to have like pet rabbits in the same household, I wouldn't think, as the Greyhounds. But listen, if you'd like to help these gorgeous dogs, please join the ladies of Harbor Hounds.
You're just rolling today.
It's coming up, the 5th annual Greyhound wine tour. Get it? on Seneca Lake. It's July 29th, 30th, 31st, and August 1st. The Greyhound Tour is a celebration of greyhounds, music vendors, wine tasting, hundreds of greyhounds. If you're interested in adopting a dog, you can also do so on the tour and find a local adoption agency close to you. This is a great way to really experience what makes greyhounds so special and enjoy a great glass of wine. For more information on the adoption and the Greyhound Wine Tour, the Greyhound Wine Tour, please visit hhgreyhoundrescue.org.
Check out WCNY Connected with us, Ted and Amy.
Thursday nights at 9 on WCNY.